Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really apologize all my friends, all my fans, all my family that be on my YouTube channel supporting me. I haven't made a video maybe approximately 2-3 months. I've been so busy doing different activities, different creations, and different things in the world, and I've been traveling a lot. I can't lie to anyone. So I hope everybody can forgive me for me not being there making videos. I just wanted to stay in base and stay in tune into my YouTube videos so I can let y'all know that I'm always there to help you and to support you in any type of way that you need. Today, everybody, I wanted to talk about insanity. That's what my message is going to be about. Why I say insanity? I've been traveling, I've been doing a lot of different things that I've been seeing, and I'm going to share some things for like example with you to allow you to understand and to know why I'm using this as a topic, because we all need this in our life, and we all need to know the truth and be real with ourselves. In order for you to grow, like I talk about in my videos, you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to be ready to accept change or whatever that's going to come in your path in order for you to grow. And if you can't accept it, and if you can't be honest to yourself and admit something when you are wrong or you did something wrong, then you will never be able to grow in life. You will stay stuck, like I talk about in the other videos. Well, today we're going to talk about insanity. Today the message is about insanity. Just listen to it. Insanity. I'm going to give you the definition of what insanity mean. If some of you are watching and don't have a understanding of what insanity means, so I'm gonna break it down in a definition form so you can understand what insanity means. Insanity: you're doing something or the same thing over and over, expecting a different or a new result, which in another word can be called insane. Means something wrong. You're insane. You're doing the same thing over and over, but you expecting a different result. You're not going to get a different result if you're doing the same thing over and over. That's why we talk about insanity. Now, I want to use this for example. I won't say anybody names because I'm not here to talk about nobody or judge no one or to put them on blast, but I wanted to use this an example so you can have a better understanding and that people can see that this is not going to help you if you're doing things insanity, you're being insanity. I want to use this as an example. As I was out for the weekends and out on trips and traveling the world and experiencing new things, I were out there seeing friends and people that I know. And I had a friend, and he kept telling me, he was tired of going through the things he was going through and living the life he was living. He was tired of it. He said, it seems like all I'm doing is repeating the same thing over and over. And I say, well, what are you doing that's making you feel that way, of how you're feeling like you're going in circles instead of moving and growing in life? He's repeating the same things, the same cycles and circles over and over. And so he began to start breaking some things down to me and telling me, even though I know, that I got bills, I got things I need to do, I steady have this addiction where I'm constantly going to the casino and I'm constantly spending my money, and I know my lights gonna keep getting cut off. He telling me the same thing, and I said, well, that's insanity. I say you keep doing the same thing over and over. I said, but you keep expecting a different result. I said, how are you going to get a different result if you're telling me you know that You keep going to the casino, spending your money, your rent money, your light bill money. You know your rent is it's gonna be in trouble. You keep having to pay more because you're in a hole. Your lights keep getting turned off because why? You knew what you were doing before you went to do it. That's insanity. You hoping that you're gonna see a different result or get something different. How? You're repeating the same thing over and over. So that's why I wanted to talk about and share insanity with us, or what are we doing? As people, as us, as being the world, the university, we make up the university and everything that's in it. So we are the people. If you want to grow and you want your life to be better and to change, you cannot keep doing things that's insanity or insane. You're not going to grow. You hear the story I just said, what he told me. He knows that this going to get turned off. It's going to put him in debt. He knows what he's doing, but it's insanity because he keep telling me that he want different. He don't want this to keep happening to. He don't want to keep living like this. Well, of course you're going to keep living like this if you don't change the foundation or change the direction you're going into. Of course, you're going to continue making the same mistakes and doing the same thing over and over because, like I said, it's called insanity. So we need to wake up and know that, people. If you want something to change, you want to grow, we can't keep doing the same things over and over and expecting a new result or expecting something different. Like, for instance, if we know we are sitting there, we're not going to work, we're not going out there facing reality, we have a job, and we don't want to go because we feeling it's not the need to go, but then you're wondering why you don't have money. You wondering why you don't have this or you can't keep gas in the car. That's insanity. Because you know if you don't go on the job, if you have no other source of income coming in, and if you know you're not going to work in your schedule and you know you can go, but you just being lazy, that's insanity to expect money just to come to you and to fall out the skies because it don't work that way. Now, we do know, most people know, like me and other people know how to speak things into your existence, to call it into your vortex. Most people know how to do that, to call things into their life, into their existence, but not everybody knows how to control their emotions and the things that they go through and how to control the things that's of the university that helps us to become better people and to grow. At the end, if we constantly doing the same thing, expecting a different result, you're not going to get that. So this is a message allowing everybody to know it's time to wake up. It's point blank time to wake up. Anybody, you listening, whoever's out there listening, stop what you're doing and think first. You need to look at your path, look at your life history. I call, basically, you are observing yourself. You're basically going over yourself. You are a person that you are, I can't get the word, I'm not thinking of the word that I really want to use. You are going out there and you're looking through yourself and you want to take all the bad things and all the things that's not right in your life to improve it. So if I'm examining myself, and I'm looking at all the things that I do from the good to the bad, and I got them on each side, and I'm able to see what I don't like, and I'm able to see the things that I'm doing right. I'm able to cut off those insanity things that I keep seeing, that I keep repeating in my life over and over. Because at some part in time in your life, you have to be able to grow. Like I said, if you're not able to grow, it's a reason. It's because you may be insanity. It's something that's causing you not to grow. It's something causing you, because there's no way you are put here to stay stuck in one situation and not ever grow. Your life is not made to keep going in circles and round and round. You're not supposed to keep repeating the same things. So if you keep repeating the same things in your life, it's something that you are doing to cause yourself and allowing these things to keep repeating and manifesting in your life. That's when you're supposed to have a wake-up call, and you're supposed to do examination to yourself. You have to be able to examine yourself and know what is not right and which you constantly keep repeating, because we all living in life and we all have enough sense to know that if you keep repeating something over and over, like let's saying you keep getting stopped for speeding tickets every day, you don't understand why the police keep stopping you. Every time the police stop you, he tell you, why are you speeding, ma'am? And you study the same thing every day. Why you keep stopping me? Why you keep speeding? It's insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over, but you are expecting for the police not to stop you, just to let you get by because you're disobeying the laws. So it's a lot to this structure of when you're doing things insane or insanity, you cannot expect a different result. Wake up, you guys. Like, how are you going to get a different result if you keep doing the same things over and over? It's becoming a pattern. You are repeating a pattern. And when something become a pattern out your life, it's hard to stop doing it. It becomes more of like addiction, a pattern. You're doing things insane, because you keep repeating the same stuff. Just like if you trying to get over to the other side of the river, and they tell you that you have to drive around it to go, but you keep passing in the front of it. Isn't that insane? You're looking at it on the other side. They telling you have to keep going around it until you get to the other side. You got to keep driving around that side of the river. But you just keep driving in a circle, in one circle spot. Isn't something wrong with that? You're not going to get to the other side of the river, because why? You missed the instructions. You didn't follow. You keep repeating the same thing. They study telling you go around, go this way. You study going round in circle, just around and around right there. You're not going to get a different result. You're not going to get to the next level in your life. What I'm trying to make sense. And I hope that I'm breaking it down to allow everybody to understand and to make sense of it, that it's very insane. It's insanity to expect a different result. And you're doing the same things over and over in your life. You are keep doing the same things. Okay? If you are saying, I have a spending problem, I spend too much, I can never save because every time I get money, cash money in my hand, I go and spend it. Guess what? You need to make a different result. Don't keep cash money on you anymore. Put it on your card, so it won't be on you. You won't have nothing that's triggering you to keep repeating the same things over and over. And I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight or in 5-10 minutes. It's something you have to be willing, and you have to work on yourself to know the things. Like I said, you don't examine yourself, or you don't come to conclusion to understand that you're doing something different, that you're living in insanity. You're being insanity by doing the same things over and over and expecting a different result. You're not going to get nothing different. If you're looking at that yard outside and keep saying, oh, I wish it was cut down short. It's so long. It's not cut down short because you're not cutting it. You're not getting nobody to cut the grass. So you're looking for a different result by looking at it with your eyes and thinking it in your mind. But that's insane, because you have to put everything that you think of in your mind. It has to be put into reality. And if it's not put in some type of reality for you to understand what you're doing and for you to acknowledge your wrongs, and that it's not going to just pop up done because you're thinking about it or you're seeing it. You have to be on the same alignment and the same agreement with whatever you are feeling. If you're not trying to be insanity, you have to be on the same alignment and the same agreement of everything that you're trying to do. Meaning that your mind and your feelings have to be the same way. You can't be thinking it but not feeling it. You have to be thinking it and also feeling it that you're going to do this different. It has to be on the same according, a same alignment, a same agreement for you to be able to see change and not continue living insanity. Because you're not going to get a different result. You can think it and just expect it to happen just by you thinking of it and seeing it in your mind, but it has to all be agreement together. If it doesn't agree together and it doesn't stand in a line or according together, it's not going to work. It's going to crumble. It's going to fail. It's going to be like another failed project, another failed assignment that you're trying to complete. You're not going to be able to complete the assignment if you're not putting effort into it. If you're not going there every day, making sure you're working on that project, it's not going to get done, what I'm trying to tell you. So if you just thinking it with your mind and feeling it with your mind and seeing it with your mind that, oh, it's going to get done because I'm feeling this way or I'm thinking this way. No, you have to also put in the work too. It has to be all in the same alignment, all in the same accord. So how can we expect something, a new result, if we constantly playing with the old? We have to get rid of the old because you want to end up with the new. So in order for you to grow in life, in order for us to move and to be able to go to the next level in life that you need to get to, because we're all put here for levels. We have different levels that we all have to go through in order for us to get to the next place or the next area we was put to be able to go and grow and us to be able to live. You have to go up that step ladder. In order for you to go to the next level, you can't be insanity. You're not going to grow that way. And we need to understand that so we can know how to change things, how to be on the same agreement, the same alignment of what we're feeling, or what we're thinking, or what we are doing. It has to all line up together in agreement. It can't be apart. If it is, it will not work. No matter what you're trying to do, what you're trying to prove, it's not going to do it. It's because everything has to be done right.